What's up guys, Squib here, back with Squib Squads. This is episode 4, and in this episode we are going to be reviewing the national team of Belgium. There's been a lot of people asking for it. They are an underrated team. Not many people play with them or even think of them when they want to play with a national team squad, but they are a 4.5-star team and they are a quality side, especially when you go into the forwards. So first I'm actually going to just choose my formations as usual, and this one I'm gonna go with the default. The default is the same as the Portugal default, and I play with that. Usually I'll go for my custom 4-3-3 formation, but this one's pretty much similar apart from in the midfield, where instead of having one attacking midfielder, with the default you've got 2 attacking midfielders, so it gives me that freedom to attack more, and that's what I like doing in FIFA. So I'm going to choose the default formation and then go into the squad. And as you can see from the defensive lineup, they do have a very strong squad in defence, especially with Vincent Kompany, amazing player, and Thomas Vermaelen. He's a great player. He's a bit weaker on this side than the left hand side, but it's still an overall very highly rated defence. Just not many people know about that. Then you go into midfield, and you got this guy Fellaini, plays for Everton. He's a great player. He's good in the air, but in this case he's playing in field. So then you got Witzel on the side here. He's a right-footed player. Got no traits, not like long shots or anything. So these 2 midfield players usually have people with long shot traits in midfield. But I'm just going for the experience and the high rating. 79, it's a very high rating. This guy's 76, but he's not that bothered. He's not going to be my main attacking guy. This guy is Eden Hazard, brilliant player. He's very highly rated, but not many people know he comes from Belgium. So not many people use this team, because I know people like to play with this guy because he is a very good player. His skill moves is 4. That's why I like to use him. He's very fast, he's brilliant on the ball, and he's got all the good makings of a nice striker who can put a bit of flair into the game. And then on the other side you've got a similar player, Mertens. He's got flair trait, and he's 4-star for skills. He's a right-footed. I'm playing him on the left so he can cut inside. Since he's got the finesse shot trait, then he's probably more likely to be able to score from the left-hand side, so he can finesse it, curl it far post, if you know what I'm saying. And then the player who's playing up front, I've got Lukaku. He actually plays for Chelsea at the moment, apart from he hardly played a game last season. So he's a very underrated player. Not very good for skills or anything, but he's a tall player, 6'3". So he'll be brilliant in the box if you're putting in those crosses, especially in the air. Your other option is, if you don't want to play Lukaku, a great player is Dembele. He's a 4-star player. He's pretty tall. He's about 6 foot in there. So he's got 4-star. Doesn't really have any traits, but he has got the flair trait. Not any specialities, but the flair trait. So if you want to have a flair front 3, they don't have any 5-star players in the Belgium squad, but they do have a lot of 4-star players. So like this front 3 lineup there, which has a lot of skill in it involved. But again, that's your option, either Dembele or Lukaku. But in my case, I like to do skills, so I like to have Dembele up front. So there you go. That is your Belgian squad. A very good squad, very underrated. Not many people play with them at all. I think I've only played against one person who's ever wanted to play with them, but they are a good squad. A lot of people don't know what players play for what national squad, but here you got Eden Hazard, Kompany, Fellaini, some brilliant well-known players, so be sure to go check them out. And this is the lineup to beat the 5-star teams. So in the next episode I will probably be doing Benfica, or if you can think of some more suggestions, please post them in the comments section below, and I'll get back to you, and I'll make a video on what you want to see, on what underrated teams you want me to go through, set up the best it can possibly be to challenge the top teams if you're getting bored of them. So I hope you like this episode, guys. Please comment, rate, like, and be sure to come check my channel out and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next episode.
closer. Type of girl that used to guys blowing kisses at her, but I didn't know what to say, so I just whistled at her like